Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry it took me so long. I know the last time we talked, I was telling y'all that my recording equipment was kind of messed up and I had to wait to get another one. Well, today I finally got my recording equipment, and now this will be my official first video with my new recording equipment. So we're going to test it out, see how it looks, and then we'll go from there. But in the meantime, in between time, I just want to say, y'all go ahead and smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. Also, turn on your post notifications so that anytime I drop new uploads, you guys be the first to see it. Now, our video today is about the Jaguar Project 8. This is a car I had purchased from China not too long ago. It's still in the box. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and put y'all on a tripod, and we are going to check out the Jaguar Project 8. Okay, so here we go. This is the Jaguar Project 8, and let me just say that I like the color of this Project 8. It they had it in blue, like a sky blue. They had it in black with the gold. They had it in sky blue with the black, and then they had it here in this orange with black. I like the orange one better. The sky blue one, that one was actually nice too. So let's go ahead and take out the Project 8, guys, so you can see it. And before I show you guys what this Project 8 looks like, I was going to give you a little bit of a rundown of this car. So, the Jaguar SV Project 8 features a 5.0 liter supercharged V8 producing 592 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and an all-wheel drive. It reaches 0 to 60 in only 3.5 seconds, with a top speed limited to 200 miles per hour. Key performance features include a motorsport-derived suspension, large carbon ceramic brakes, and a specialized all-wheel drive system. Now, we said that it has 592 horsepower, and it has a 516 pound-foot torque at 3,500 RPMs. Okay, all-wheel drive with an electric active rear differential. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Think about that, folks. 3.5 seconds. That's all it takes. All right. Suspension is the double wishbone front and a multi-link system in the rear with height adjustable twin spring coil over suspension for track use. That's right, track use. It has 15.7-inch carbon ceramic disc brakes with 6 piston calipers at the front and 15.6-inch disc in the rear. In the front, it has an adjustable front splitter and a carbon fiber rear wing. Now, this one in particular does not have a carbon fiber rear wing. It does have a front splitter on it. So it does not have that. 20-inch forged aluminum wheels. The seating is available as a 4-seat road biased version or a 2-seat track pack with racing seats and 4-point harnesses. Available with a specialized adaptive dynamic system featuring a new track mode. Okay, so that is a little bit of a rundown of the Jaguar XCSV Project 8. So, as you can see, listening to the specs, this car is definitely a monster. And you can also see that it's also track use too. It's also available for track use as well. I'm not sure what the prices are on the Project 8. Let's check out some of the prices on the Project 8 and just kind of see where they stand on the prices of the Project 8. Let's see if I can find any that has, let's see some prices on the Project 8, because this is not, I'm not sure how many they made of this. So, all right. So let's go here. No. So what I'm seeing here is the Jaguar Project 8. On the high end, you're going to pay about 200 grand. You're going to pay about 200 grand on the high end of a Project 8. So Project 8 has yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting here, on the high end, you're going to have a Project 8 that's going to cost you, on the high end, about $200,000. There's one here that's $187,000. So okay, so you're going to get one for maybe about 188. Okay, so the average price for a Jaguar Project 8 is going to run you about 132,000. That's, average, on average, what it's going to run you. Now, if you were to get a brand new Jaguar Project 8, it's going to run you close to $200,000. Okay? So, yeah. It's going to run you in the 100,000s. But on average, it's going to run you about between 130,000, 132,000 on the low end. Now that's on the low end. That's on the low end. But let's check out this Project 8 that I have here on the table. And this kind of reminds me of my Jaguar SUV that I have. I have a green Jaguar SV, and it's dressed up the same way as this Project 8 is, The only difference is that truck is not a Project 8. It is a SV, but it's not a Project 8. But it's dressed up the same way, where it has the Jaguar logo. It has the stripe running across the top. It also has the SV badge right here on the hood, along with the racing stripe. I believe it also has the Jaguar going across the top of the windshield. But I like this Project 8 here. I like the way they dressed it. You know, like I said, it reminds me of my Jaguar SUV, dressed up the same way. My SUV is green, and it's dressed up the same way. And we look in the trunk here. There's nothing of note in there, so you can see the little space back there. Yeah, it's still got a little styrofoam from the box. And as you can see back here, you can look and see there is the Jaguar logo. But some people call it Jaguar, or some people call it Jaguar, whatever you may call it. And then you can see the Project 8 on the license plate. You see it also says XE right there. I'm not sure what that is right there. But it's definitely on the back. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm a little confused by that one. You can see the exhaust on the back. You know, it also has the diffuser at the bottom on the back of it. Now, like I said, the Jaguar of the real one has a carbon fiber wing. Now, you see this one does not have the carbon fiber wing. It does just have a plain black, but it has the Jaguar written on the top of it, as you can see there. All right, now let's go across the top here. There is the SV logo. Also, you can see Project 3 written right there on the hood. You can also see a little bit of carbon fiber running across the top of the hood too as well. I thought they would have put some on the back of this wing, but I guess not. Then here, I really like the front because I like the Jaguar logo. I definitely like the Jaguar logo. I think that's pretty cool. So that's a little bit of glue. I was doing some projects earlier, and but you can see the Jaguar logo right there on the front. I like that Jaguar logo. I like that. And so let's pop the hood open, and let's take a look up under the hood here. And as you can see, there's the engine. You can see Project 3 right there on the right side near the front of the hood right there in the engine. You can see where it says Project 3. You see the two big red things painted right there. I think that's where the struts and the shocks are, up under there. They did a nice little detail up under here. I like where here it also says on the other side, you can see it says V8 on the left side, and it says Project 8 on the right side. So you can see that they have went into detail there. It also says 5.0 or 5.8. I'm not sure what that is, if the writing is so small. And I like the wheels. I love black wheels. Black wheels pretty much go with anything. So I like the black wheels. The black wheels just really give it that pop. And let's go to the front here. And as you can see inside of the Project 8, not a whole lot of detail there. You can kind of see some of the dashboard up there where the digital gauge clusters are. You can see those two circles sticking out there. I do believe that it says SV on the steering wheel, if I'm not mistaken. It might say Jaguar, I'm not sure, but it's not a whole lot of detail. As they said, this is a 4-seater, so you know, with a car like this, especially a car that potentially you might be taking to the track, you know, it's not going to be a whole lot of people really seated in a vehicle like this, of this kind. So you probably wouldn't want to have a whole lot of people in a car like this anyway, because this also can be used for the track as well. So overall, I do like this Project 8. I also do like the color. I love the orange. And as I said before, it does come in a sky blue with the black Jaguar logo and everything else in black that you see here. And they also have one that is all black, but all the logos and everything on it is gold. So you have one in black and gold, you have one in sky blue and black, and then you have this one here, orange and black. So I do like this Project 8. It does have lights, as you can see, very bright. And you can see them on the back there. I really like this Project 8. It's really nice. I'm glad I finally got this. Now, I will say the first time I tried to get a Project 8, they only had the 1/18 scale. And it was a good little while before the Project 8 came back as a 1/24. I had been looking for months trying to find a Project 8. And for months, AliExpress did not have a Project 8 in 1/24 scale for months. And in my mind, I just simply thought maybe it was over and that I won't get a chance to grab a Project 8. But to my surprise, I looked and I saw a Project 8 in 1/24 scale. And with that being said, I had to go ahead and grab one. So that's exactly what I did. And now I am excited that now that I have it, because for the longest I've been wanting to get a Project 8. So now I have one. So guys, this is my Jaguar XE SV Project 8. So y'all guys got to see my Project 8. I think it's a nice car. You guys ought to go get you a Project 8 if you don't have one. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Project 8. Do you think it's a banger? Do you think it's a nice Jag? Me personally, I do think it's a nice car. You know, that's why I wanted it for so long. They just had it in the wrong scale for months. So now that I finally got it, I was just happy to have it. And now I have it for my collection. But you guys tell me what you think about the Jaguar XE SV Project 8. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out the way and let you guys go on about your day. So therefore, I wish y'all good health, good wealth, stay safe, stay prayed up, and good day.
But I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no.